Hello folks, and welcome back to Tonleigh Bridge, East Yard, video number 4. Right, okay, a video with a difference. Okay, as we saw in the last video, I made a start with the Fiddle yard around here, and two of them were still here. A lot has changed since then. Let me just shut this door. There we go, that's better. Right, okay, a lot has changed since then. Unfortunately, the chap that was buying it, there was a problem, a bereavement in the family, which has obviously left him devastated and not really in the mood to continue with the purchase, which I fully understand. I haven't got a problem with that at all. So that's, you know, there's no bad feeling. We're still going to remain friends. Because he bought the previous layout as well, which was the depot layout. So moving on from that, I had to make a decision as to what to do. I had two choices, and that was to re-advertise the layout as it was, or to strip it, salvage what I could and sell the other bits. So I did my sums, and stripping the layout, selling off all the buildings, signals and a few other bits and pieces, I could recoup well over half of what I was selling the layout for. I've managed to save all the points. Every single point is saved, all the point motors, the DCC80 auto frogs, switches, a lot of wiring and a lot of the scenics. So I'm going to show you where we're up to now. In total, with what I've salvaged and with what I'm selling, I'm actually getting quite a bit more back than I was selling the layout for. But I've lost the baseboard tops, but I've already got the tops anyway to replace them. So I'm going to start with fresh timber on the tops, and we'll go from there. Let me show you the mess that is here at the moment in the pod, the pit of doom. So feast your eyes on this little mess. This was the corner board. So normally you'd be seeing this board from the other side. There was the branch, the main line that went around there, and the branch line went here. That's some of the scenics. I obviously lost some track. I mean, you know, okay, I can lift this track if I wanted to. Some of it has actually come up okay. Some of it I just got angry and ripped a bit away because I had a screw went in my finger. So you do something like that and you think, ah! There we go. As for the points, as I say, I managed to save all the points in the point motors, so they're all fine. Just went along them. I've got a little tiny suede brush. Let me see if I can find it and show you this. This is quite interesting. I bought this many years ago when we had suede shoes. Anybody remember suede shoes? Goodness me. Right, little tiny suede brush. As you can see, it's a bit worn at the end, but I just go over the top and underneath with that. And I'm able to clean up the point, and as I say, totally reusable now. So there we go. That's the points. So this board is being stripped. The one that was here by the door, which had the harbour piece, that's down the bottom there, and the old lift out section from the door, that's all ready for a tip run on Thursday, which would be yesterday if you're watching this on the Friday. And if you're totally confused, then don't worry, so am I. That was the lift out section that we had back in the corner. Some of you may remember that's come off in one piece. I can probably maybe reuse some of that, not sure at the moment. I've still got some boxes there of bits and pieces to sell. I've sold about 4 buildings, so I've still got a few there that are on various places to sell. Scenic wise, in here, I just basically go along, grab a handful of this, and I can put it in there, and that's that. So I'm building that up now. I'll get the rest of this off in clumps and salvage what I can from that. So that's that. This board here I've still got to strip, and there's me pile of points and point motors at the moment. And the desk is, as usual, a bit of a mess. So there we go. So we're working our way around. I might have some more to show you by the end of this video, but we'll see how we go from here. So I want to study laying the fiddle yard. Fiddle yard is going to be code 100 with install frog points, for the simple reason I can flick the point and cut the power off to the track, so that I'm going to keep on switching sounds on and off. So there we go. So right, that's the update as to where we are on this Tuesday morning. Let's move on. There we go, board number 1 in place. Taking the old top off, put a brand new top on, and we've still got the connections there for joining the two boards together. So the other board will align with the dowels and align with the pins on there, and then next board now is to put the other one there, which is the frames down here ready to go in. So that's the next job for this afternoon. So there we go, 3 baseboards in the car and a pile of rubbish. So all ready now for tip run tomorrow morning. First 3 boards, the scenic boards there, are done, and that's all ready now for track laying. That will go wherever I decide it's going to go, wherever. And whoop, knocking everything over. That's because I work in such a mess. Right, still got the hole to fill in that corner, but as I say, that's the scenic section, doesn't really matter. Got my over centre latches on, and there's dowels aligning the boards as well. Done that, so the boards just slide apart, and then we've got 2 little wooden dowels in there, and then when I want to put the boards together, it's just a case of pushing up together, and then we'll overdo the do the over centre latches, and that's done. So all looking really neat and tidy. Well, it isn't until you look around this side, but now I can start moving stuff across to the new boards, so I can start on the fiddle yard area here, and then eventually work out the door section. Right, so here we are now, Thursday afternoon, and Kevin's been down from Andover today. We've had a lovely day. We did the tip run this morning, went for a breakfast at Sainsbury's, thumbs up to that, that was really good, and then down to Wicker Models at Porchester and got a few bits there. We then also came back and we've done the rest of the fiddle yard. So this is where we're at, if I can just show you that. So that's the new section of the fiddle yard laid in there, and obviously there's more points to go in, etc. yet, but it's the start, and put those 2 in to show you what's happening. So basically it'll be a 9-row fiddle yard. There's the double crossover at the end, so I can do a continuous run from the inside loop to the outside loop, and then it will come around, etc. on there. Moving back to the fiddle yard, and it's going to be quite a good length now, so I can make a start now laying that, so this will all be in next week's video. So there we go. So there we go, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you found it useful, useless, whatever, and we'll be back again hopefully next week. We may even have some track laid. We'll catch up with you again next week. Thanks again for watching, hope you've enjoyed it. Happy modelling, stay safe, bye now, bye.